Here we are. We are at a bar called Cheers. Now I'm gonna go outside and show you guys outside of Cheers because this is where I've been coming lately. This is live to air, so may get a little shaky and I apologize about that. I'm about to go over there and sit down and do a live to air and tell you guys how to come here and get used to it. So all right, here we are. We're outside right here, and guys, this is Pedro Clisante right here. This is Pedro Clisante, and here we go. Now, Cheers Bar right here, right now, is owned by a Jamaican American man. Here we are. Hola! Here we are outside of Cheers. So Cheers is right across the street from DDK, right across the street from right here, the Colmado. Okay, let's go inside because I'm going to sit down. These ladies are amazing here. All of them. You may recognize one of the ladies from the restaurant Flip Flop before, remember? We have Alejandra. So here's all the ladies here. You guys, this is a comfortable place to come and chill. Hola! Hola! ¿Cómo te llamas? Jeanette. Julie. Y Jessica. And who do we have right here? You guys know this lady. Alejandra. Here we are. You guys, here we are. Cheers Bar. These ladies will serve you nicely. I'm just going to go over here to my live to air area. You guys know Eddie. Hola. Okay, guys. I want to tell you exactly. Hold on one second. I'm going to put the camera on me now. But I have to make sure that I get this on right. Hold on. There we go. Hold on one second. You guys know I get it together after a minute or two. Let me just actually raise up my... There we go. Hey guys. Sorry. Hold on one second. Don't know if you guys can see me. Hold on. I'm going to go to another area here. Hold on. Two puedes. Okay. Pienso así es más mejor. Okay, guys. Hold on one second. So in the meantime, this is a surprise, live to air. You laugh while the wine's overflow, while I'm sitting. I don't know if this video is going to be flagged. It's okay, Joe. Siéntate aquí. Por favor. Gracias. I think this angle is probably the best, guys. It's a little windy today. Can you guys hear me? Is there some music playing in the background? I want to make sure you guys can hear me. This is an important topic. And how are you guys today, by the way? Yeah, I think there's too much music. Mucha música. ¿Tú hablas con ellas, por favor?
Poquito.
A little bit of country, but there's not always country music playing in here. So don't get excited if you love your country music. There's usually I like country music. But, so I just wanted to say to you guys, actually looks like a little day. You can hear me. Awesome. Hola. And as well, guys, I need to know, is this a good recording right here? Like, can you guys see me? Is it a little sketchy? My last video on the beach was sketchy, unfortunately. But hopefully I'm all topped up today and everything's cool. Now, I gotta show you guys how outside looks right now. Maybe not, because the camera's not turning around. That's all right. Let's just flow with it. Now, because more of you are saying that you want to come here, more and more guys are wanting to move here, and you guys are contacting me for my consultations, and I have a package for everything. But I just wanted to say this to you guys, more importantly, some of you don't need packages, but some of you guys do need direction. And this is what my thought is on moving here to the Dominican Republic. You have to have a plan. When I came here, I didn't have a plan, so I mean, obviously I had to wing it. But now after being here for 2.5 years, almost 3, I realized how important a plan is. Now, in regards to a plan, your plan could be anything. I was speaking to a friend on the phone today. He lives in the United States, and he's going to be moving here. Shouts out Michael. I mean, David. He has 2 names. I just said his first and last name, so shouts out to him. He's a fireman captain, and he's actually planning on moving here in the next few years when he retires at a very young age. He'll be retiring like around 55. So shouts out to him. Him and I were talking on the phone for about an hour early this morning, and we were talking about moving here. And I was expressing to him that everyone should have their plan in place, especially if you're retiring. Now, if you're retiring and you're coming here, obviously you're going to need a plan. Some people are like, oh no, I'm just going to go to the beach every day. No plan at all. I don't want to be on a schedule. And that's fine. If your plan is to stay in bed every single morning until 11 o'clock in the morning, let me know. I can send someone to your place to make you breakfast, cook for you, and serve you breakfast in bed. And clean your house for you. If that's what you want, you don't want to lift a finger, you just want to come here, no more cleaning, no more cooking, nada, that's totally fine and doable, but that's still a plan, you know? It doesn't mean that you have to come here with a plan to, you know, make money or anything of that nature. There are a lot of hustles here. If that is your plan and you do want to make a little bit of money on the side, I can help you do that as well. But I would say, hold on, a little message just came in here. What is this place? Look, this place, where is this place located? This place is Cheers. It's located on Pedro Clisante. Pedro Clisante is one of the main streets. I'm going to get distracted a little bit by the questions, guys, so please forgive me for that right now. But I'm also going to try to stay on board right here. Let me put this on Do Not Disturb. So, as I'm doing that, I should tell you guys that moving here to the Dominican Republic, aside from getting your residency, right? Residency is like becoming a resident here. You don't need to do that immediately. A lot of you guys are under the impression that you do need to come here and get your residency, but that's not necessary when you come here. If you want to come here for a month and just stay, maybe for 6 months even, and you want to see what it's like to live here, you can do that without getting your residency. All you do when you are leaving at the airport is you pay your taxes. Your exit taxes is a tariff. And you pay according to how long you stay. So if you spend over a month, you're probably going to have, I don't know what it is right now, but if you WhatsApp me, I can send you the information, like what the current price is right now. I know when I first got here, to leave the country, it was $50 for a month, and then I think it goes up an extra 50 every few months, right? I don't know how much people would pay. So you can actually Google it, like before you even contact me, and you can Google it and see what are the tariff taxes leaving the country, the Dominican Republic, and you will find online on Google a whole list, and it will tell you if you're here for a month, this is how much you have to pay. 2 months, this is how much you have to pay. 3 months, and it just goes on and on. I did a video about it before as well, so you can find that information on my channel. However, now let's say you're here and you love it, and you're like, you know what, I'm ready to move here. Okay, when you are ready to move here, when you get here, the best way, I think, is for your first week, have everything lined up, and I can help you do this. Line up your doctor, line up your dentist. Your first week here, let's say you get here on a Monday. So your first day you're gonna rest a little bit, right? You're gonna chill, maybe go to the beach, or maybe go to a restaurant, depending on what time you get here in the morning or afternoon. The next day, get up and get at them. You know, wake up and go to the bank and get yourself a bank account. And I will set you up via WhatsApp. Even before you arrive here, I will set up those appointments for you with very loyal, responsible, reliable people. So I will help you to get yourself a doctor, a dentist, a lawyer, a banker, a jeweler, all those things that you would need in Canada, America, anywhere around the world. In Canada, we have this little saying, you know, everybody needs a good jeweler, a good lawyer, and a good doctor, right? And that is what I will set you up with here, 100%. And once you get here, that first week is the key. Like, don't just come and get on the beach if you've never been here before. Get around, get on the Guagua, the public bus. Your first week, right? So if you have to go to any appointments, like let's say you have to go to Cabarete, take the public car. Or if you have to go to you know, anywhere in Sosua, get around on motoconcho. If you're afraid of motoconchos, and for those of you who don't know what a motoconcho is a gentleman that uses his motorcycle as a business, as a taxi. That's who I hang around all motoconchos. There's a motoconcho right here. Eddie? Mm-hmm. Two Eddie's motoconcho. Mm-hmm. See? Él es bueno, I'm sorry, and he is good at his job. He's my favorite go-to. He is my motoconcho, my buddy. We've had some differences in the past and everything in regards to other things, but we work those out, and now he works with me every single day. I don't call any other motoconcho, because my life is in his hands when I'm on the back of that bike, and I need to know who he is, what he's all about, and everything of that nature if I'm going to be using him every day. I learned Spanish from him and a few other people in the street. That's where I learned Spanish, from my motoconchos, right? Because I'm always doing business. Like, for instance, today we already went to Cabarete, and I went and we did a video of an apartment there, and we came back, and I was like, I need to do a live to air, because a live to air on how to move here, because a lot of you guys, you know, you are good when you come here and you got it, and you really don't need a lot of advice. But then some of you have never been here. When I first came here, I didn't even know that Haiti and the Dominican Republic was one island. I didn't even know any Dominicans or any Haitians in Canada. I met one Dominican ever in my life before I came here. I came here on vacation, like a lot of you guys do, and I only came here to edit my book. And the rest is history. You know, I was here for 2 weeks to edit my book, didn't end up editing my book. Surprise, surprise. And I went back home to Canada, and I was like, yo, I need to get back to the Dominican Republic and finish my vacation. I felt like it was not finished. I was here for 2 weeks, and I felt like there needed to be so much more that I had to do when I came back. And so I came back 6 weeks after that. I get messed up with the times a lot on that, but I'm pretty sure it was 6 weeks after that, and I came back, and it was amazing, and I never left. And so when I did come back, I didn't have a plan when I came back, but when I came back, what I did was I stayed in an Airbnb for a month, and during that whole month, I played with time. I didn't go to any doctors, I didn't go to any dentists, I didn't, you know, do anything extra special. I lived like a tourist. Then I met someone, and you know, I said to that person, I want to move to the countryside. Like, I really want to know the Dominican Republic. And I was safe in his hands. And you know, we moved to Bella Vista for a few months. And at that moment, I still didn't know any doctors or any dentists or anything. I was not entrenched enough into the culture, because he was translating for me. He was doing a few things for me that actually became a crutch. It wasn't helping me. It was hindering me. And I don't want you guys to come here hindered. I want you guys to come here and be helped. And help yourself as soon as you get here. Get on the public bus. Get in the public car. The public bus here is called Guagua, for Wawa. And the public car is Carlito Publico. ¿Qué nombre es para public car?
Publicar.
Publico? Carito Publico?
Ajá.
Carito
Público.
Publico. Carito Publico. It's public car. And I mean, for instance, let me give you prices on the public car. It's like Uber Pool, okay? And from here in Sosua, where I'm located right now, in the tourist town of El Batey, you can get in a public car for 50 pesos. That's $1 American, roughly. And you go straight to Cabarete. It takes like 15 minutes. Imagine, right? These are the things that you should get used to. Get on the public bus. Do it the first week you are here, because then that empowers you and it makes you realize that you are in safe hands here in the Dominican Republic. And not only that, it gets you around so you can meet other people and network with them. You know, when I always know when I'm on the bus, like on the public bus, and I know when I see another foreigner on the public bus, I know what they're all about. I'm like, either they've been here for a while, or they've watched a lot of bloggers' videos, or they just got it like that. They just got it like that. They're adventurous, and they decided to just be who they are. And it's always a treat for the Dominicans to see a foreigner on the bus. They love to help the foreigners. As soon as you get on, they'll give their seat to you and everything, and they know that they need to help you. And if you don't speak Spanish, that's okay. There's always one Spanish person, right, Dominican, that can speak English. There is. Our speaking Spanish really does help, but I mean, I get so busy, I cannot sit down all the time and learn Spanish. Over here, my best friend right now, Gustavo, is actually doing a Spanish class. Hold on. I'm just going to turn the camera around. Gustavo, ¿tú mira? Hola, ¿tú mira tú? ¿Sí? Hey. Hola. So he's teaching Spanish classes right now, and he's my best friend. But I haven't been able to take Spanish classes from him because I do get very busy, as you can probably imagine. And, you know, it just is the nature of what my character is all about. But he sits right here in Cheers Bar. If you want to be taught Spanish, right here, you just sit down. Right now, he's teaching an American. This American here lives in Puerto Plata. He gets on the bus, on the public bus, and he comes for his lessons twice a week or 4 times a week, I think, or twice a week for 2 hours. So you guys can learn Spanish here, just like that, just as easy as that. But if you're not ready to learn a whole language right now, or it's not an interest of yours, you can still take the public bus and not have to worry. You just need a few key words. Get on the bus, pay your money, and tell them, Cabarete. You know, you just need to know your destination, where you're going to, and you'll get there no problem. It's very safe here in the Dominican Republic. You mind your business, and nobody's going to mind it for you. Now, in terms of getting here, like I'm saying, the first week, don't hinder yourself. Help yourself. As soon as you get here, you want to make sure that you are on that local bus, you are in those local cars, and you're doing local things. Empower yourself. Meaningful. Okay, you might live in the tourist area. I don't live in the tourist area. I live in a neighborhood called Los Cheramicos. You might live in a tourist area like this, in El Batey, and you might like the residential areas. When you first get here, you might need a residential area that is a gated community with a pool. Maybe that's what you want to do your first month here. But if you're coming to save money, you have other options that are less expensive. Like, for instance, where I live in Los Cheramicos, you can rent from a Dominican, and your rent will be much more economical. And not only that, if you're going to be here long term, sometimes they'll go down in price if you want to sign a lease with them saying that you stay long term. They're very flexible. And so, like, let's say you're here for a month and you get your way around and you're moving around and you're like, yo, I can do this. It's no problem. Like, I got this. Definitely, you know, then maybe move to the countryside like I did. When I say countryside, I don't mean countryside. I just call it countryside. It's like 15 minutes from here in a place called Bellavista. Or you can go a half an hour from here in a place called Sabaneta. Or even 40 minutes from here in a place called Gaspar Hernandez. And buses go there, public cars go there, and again, it's not very expensive, but it is, the public transit's not very expensive, and neither is the housing in those areas. Very beautiful. I am actually encouraging a lot of my viewers and a lot of my clients to start moving that way. Everyone wants to go to Puerto Plata because they feel like it's a lot safer there, and I get that, I understand it. And also, it's not very expensive. But if you really want to get to know the Dominican culture and you really want to get around and be one with the people here, start looking around. Rio San Juan, Gaspar Hernandez, the end of Cabarete. All those places are amazing to be able to get started here, and you don't have to worry. It's a very tourist friendly place in the North Coast of the Dominican Republic, where we're located right now, the North Coast. Now, just back to the first week of you being here and moving here, that's when you got to get things rolling and rocking and rolling. That's when you really have to say to yourself, okay, what do I need in order to feel comfortable? Yes, you do need a doctor. You never know when something's going to happen, and you will be in contact. If you come through me, I will put you in contact with everybody via WhatsApp. You can send any photos that is, of concern to you if it's a doctor. If you need to send photos to your doctor, you just let me know. If you're coming here for an operation, if you are coming here and you already have a pre-existing condition, let me know. It's important for your doctor here to know all that information. Furthermore, you might be able to connect your doctor with the doctor here, so your doctor can send some pieces of your file here so you can be well taken care of, especially if you're on medication. Your doctor here needs to know everything about you. And it's really good to set up all that information before you come. I have a couple of doctors here now. I have a doctor here in El Batey, and he's just a general practitioner, and I'm on WhatsApp with him. When I have a question, I can just contact him. I can send him a photo of something, like I sent him a photo of when I had to go to do that minor surgery a few weeks ago. I forget what it's called now. Lymphoma. I hear it's called lymphoma, but it's like a cyst that needed to be lanced and like just squeezed out and stuff like that. It was on my back. And I sent him a photo, and I was like, do you think you can do this in your office? And he's like, no, you have to go to the clinic. So I had to go to Bornegel. Now, in Centro Medico, Bornegel is a hospital in Puerto Plata City, and I have a doctor there for women. She is amazing. You need anything, and she's going to do it. She gave me 2 surgeries, well, minor surgeries, in her office. It was both the same thing, cysts. I don't know, like, what happened there, but she was so thorough. Like when I said I don't know what happened there, I don't know why I got those cysts, but she was so thorough. She wasn't going to let me go at all. She said, I need you to go and get your test results, and I want to know with the cultures, I need to know what type of an infection it was, everything. She's amazing. And then she's not only for women, but she is a good doctor for women, pregnant women, and everything of that nature. I have a dentist here, a few of them, but the one that I go to is in Cabarete, and she charges 1,500 pesos to clean your teeth. And to clean your teeth, 1,500 pesos is $30. Yeah, $30 to clean your teeth. I'm talking clean, like zzz, with the laser and everything like that. She's perfect at it. She knows what she's doing. She speaks English, and she's also Dominicana. So very polite, great customer service, and loving. And right in Cabarete. So going to be, actually, my friend is getting a meal here right now. Maybe I can show you guys the meal. Hold on. If I can point it down. To arriba, to plata, por favor. Plato. ¿Qué es este?
Medina con papa.
Oh, aquí. Sacho. You got chicken breasts. So, I'm like, aquí breasts. See, so my Spanish is not the best here. If you're concerned about your Spanish, my suggestion is to don't worry. Like when I came here, I didn't speak a lick of Spanish, and I knew hola. I didn't even know how to say el baño, por favor. I just didn't know how to come off my tongue. I didn't know how to ask for much at all back then. And now I'm pretty good, and everyone works with me, and if I don't get a word proper, I ask because they help me. So, you know, if you're very serious about moving here, and I'm talking about being serious, because I guess some of you guys contact me and you're like, I want to come, right? If you're not serious and you really don't know, then you should get a consultation with me. Now, I heard from someone the other day that there was somebody in Santiago saying that I left somebody stranded in Santiago. That's not true, it's a lie. I would never leave someone stranded in Santiago. That person probably lied to that blogger. I don't leave people stranded. If you and I do not have connection 2-3 days before you come, and if I'm not providing an airport pickup, drop off for you and an apartment, there's no way I would leave. There's no way I can leave you stranded. I don't make plans with people like that, and I don't deal with Santiago, and I don't deal with Santo Domingo. Not right now. Right now, in the future I probably will, but right now my hands are full right here in Albate, Los Chiromicos, Maranata, Sosua Bajo. It totals everything in Sosua. Okay, so we're talking about like La Mulata, Casa Linda. We're talking about everywhere in Sosua and in Cabarete, in Gaspar Hernandez, in Sebanet, totals, I mean, everywhere, everything. So my hands are full. If you hear on anybody's live to airs or anybody's stuff saying that I kept them stranded somewhere, especially in Santiago, it's a lie. Okay, when I heard that from someone, I was like, oh my gosh, that's not true. You know, I have to, and it is going to be hard to get a hold of me, 100%. There's a few people too that are like, I tried to contact Cerise, and they put it on my channel, right? I tried to contact Cerise and she didn't get back in touch with me. And it's like, well, I do get busy, and I do apologize when I don't get back in touch with you. It's just that when you contact me, I really need a lot more information. And so I have this thing now called relocation consultation. And when you contact me, I will send you a little form. And on that form, you fill out that form. And then I know exactly when you're coming. I know exactly what your budget is. And I know exactly what you want in your apartment, your house, your condo, whatever it is. Now, a lot of you guys will say to me, well, I don't want to give you my budget. Because you think that if you say your budget is $500, then I'm going to get you a place for $500. That's not so. Not at all. I want your budget because I don't want to be sending you videos and pictures of something that's like $2,000 a month, American. And your budget is $500 a month. You know, I need to know what your budget is because then I can throw you the right videos, the right photos, the right information. And I'll also know where to place you, you know? I mean, you don't have to spend $2,000 a month here at all. If you have that budget and that's what your income is and you want a villa, then go for it. Villas are not my specialty here. Careful, the tables. Uh-oh. Villas, right? There's also a lot of foreigners own villas, and that's fine, and they do a very good job running those. And you guys can just contact the residential areas. Casa Linda, you guys can contact the front desk of Casa Linda and speak to them. You know, and I do have connections in Casa Linda, but it's not one of my favorite places to rent from. They're expensive, and they're beautiful. They're beautiful, but if you have the budget for it, then rent there. But I'm talking about people that come here and you guys want to retire. You want to save money. You want to be able to come here and live, you know, like a local. And you don't want to be taken advantage of. A lot of the times it's foreigners that take advantage of foreigners. Absolutely. And I've seen that a lot. So, you know, consider renting outside of Sosua. You are going to go down in price because real estate here is just like how it is in North America. I can't speak for Europe or anything, but the closer you are to the city, the tourist area especially, the more money you're going to pay for rent. Now, another thing that was asked to me, do you need a vehicle while you're here in Sosua? Absolutely not. I wouldn't even consider buying a vehicle here. Like at all, unless you're a person that likes to get out of the town a lot and you like to go a lot to like Puerto Plata, Santiago, Santo Domingo, you know, or even like Cabarete, and you're always traveling, then of course a car may come in handy for you. But I'm a local chick, and I'll just get on the back of a motor concho and I'm like, let's go like all the way to Cabarete. Tomorrow I'm going to Puerto Plata. and with Eddie, and I'm going to see a doctor there, a specialist for skin and everything like that. And she's a really good doctor as well. If you ladies want to go for, or even men, you guys want to go for a facial, you guys want to go for a little perk up, you know, like, and feel good about yourself, let me know. She's Dominican, and her prices are amazing, and her clinic is top notch, beautiful, clean, everything. It's good standards. So if that's what you guys are looking for, let me know. But in any case, you don't need a car here in Sosua, and not necessarily in Puerto Plata either. You know, there's a lot of public transit around here. But I would encourage you guys, when you are moving here, like I said, that first week is crucial. A lot of you guys just want to come here the first week and sit on the beach, and if that's so, then go ahead and do that. And just take the second week and get to all your appointments. Take the second week to do everything that you got to do, because I think that is the ideal thing to do. You know, so yeah, 4 days. Let's say again, you get here on Monday. Take Tuesday and go take a boat on Sosua to Cabarete, or from Cabarete to Sosua. Go on the beach, go to a few restaurants, enjoy yourself. Or let's say on Wednesday, you go and you open up your bank account. After that, go get your teeth cleaned, right? After that, go pay a visit to your new doctor. You can do 3 things in one day, just knock them all out the ballpark, but it's something that you do have to do, because you don't want to be at the mercy of, you know, oh my gosh, what do I do? You want to just get it all out of the way. Introduce yourself, especially to the people in the area here. Now, if you are in a residential area, right across the street, we have a beautiful residential area, and it's gated and it's beautiful. But right as soon as you leave the gates, you're going to be right in the street of Sosua, of Pedro Clisante. Yeah, this is the one. Pedro Clisante. Go to the Colmado, the corner store. Introduce yourself. Go over here. If, let's say you're in this area. Go to the fruit market. Introduce yourself. It is so important to introduce yourself to anyone and anyone. Hola, mi nombre es. Hola, my name is. Yo no hablo español. Lo siento. You know, I don't speak Spanish. I'm sorry. Totally fine. Totally, and even if they don't speak English, you can use your Google Translator. I'm not really keen on Google Translator in the street, but because I deal with a lot of business people here, Dominicans as well, I have to translate every now and again, because they will send me on WhatsApp Spanish, right? They don't speak English, so I'll use Translator in WhatsApp. But on the street, I don't use Translator at all. I just kind of pick through the words and I figure it out. But I would encourage you that if you're not on that level right now and you don't know any Spanish at all, then just take your translator on your cell phone. You know, once you get here, I think it's really important, if you don't want to run up your cell phone bill and everything, go get yourself a little phone number. It's only 150 pesos, which is $3 American for a SIM card. Go get yourself a SIM card and stick it into your cell phone, and you can top up all the time, so you will have that Google Translator and you're not wasting money on data. If you're just here, you know, for a short time or for a long-term stay, but not forever. Get to know people in the streets. You know, one thing I don't like when foreigners come here, and you know, there's this one person here, I love him to pieces. He's an American. Shout it to him. I'm not going to say his name, but he's quickly becoming a good friend of mine. And the other day we were on the beach, and he said to me, you know, Cerise, you can't save everyone. Like, in other words, like, I can't save everybody. Like, I give and I give and I give, right? And I'm like, oh, I'm not trying to save anyone at all. Like, these are my family. These are my family. I know how much to give, and I know my limits, and they know my limits, right? Because we're family now after this couple of almost 3 years. If you are a person that you don't like the vendors coming up to you, those are people in the street selling things, don't be rude. I don't like it when you guys come here and you guys get annoyed. I know sometimes it can be pestering, that you feel like they're bothering you, but buy one banana from them. 7 pesos goes a long way. Buy one banana and then give it to somebody else walking by, even if you don't eat bananas. Buy an avocado for 50 pesos, you know, or 25 pesos, for 25 pesos. You know, like seriously, you can get a huge avocado during mango season. Buy a huge mango. It's not going to hurt you to go in your pocket and just buy a banana a day. You know, so on the beach, anyway, after a while, those same vendors, after they know that you're solid here and that you live here, they're not going to bother you any longer if you're nice to them and you're kind to them and you say, no, thank you. No, thank you. But sometimes I see foreigners just get so grossly stupid with the vendors because they get annoyed. The foreigners get annoyed and they'll be like, oh my gosh, they asked me yesterday. Why are they asking me today? I told them no. Because you know why? They're working for their money and they're not begging you for money. They're asking you, would you like a banana today? I don't eat bananas every day, and I don't. They grow here on the trees. We can just pick them off the tree. But I'm always so surprised when I offer my Dominican friends a banana. They say yes right away. And I'm like, oh, interesting. I don't know. I think if I lived in a country where there was something in abundance, we might take it for granted, right? Mangoes falling off the tree and stuff like that, you would think that they would take it for granted. They don't. They're like, yeah, sure, I'll take it. And if they're not going to eat it at that moment, they say más tarde. Más tarde means more later. And they'll eat it more later, you know? They tend to... Una vez. Shaking the table as he's eating, so if you guys keep seeing this shaking, that's what's going on. But in any case, is it good? Es bueno. Sí, mucho. Cheers, good. Come here. Large. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, sometimes I think they're like turkey. Honestly, they're huge. They're big, they're thick, and they're well made. Oh, es aquí.
Cocinero.
Sí.
Estoy ahí.
I'm going to introduce you to the chef in a second. Because I introduced you to the ladies here, but you should know the chef as well. Great guy, you know, very humble Dominican. He knows his food. Today I didn't order rings. Today I ordered pasta with white sauce. And it's 250 pesos, $5, and you get a whole entire container full of spaghetti. Like when I get home, I sit with my 2 dogs. Yeah, they love human food. And so, I don't want to digress too much here, guys. I want to stay on point. You guys know how sometimes I will. But I just want to say, you know, again, just back to eating here, your first week, I think you should be doing everything in your first week to get yourself around. But if you're not ready to do it your first week, get up off your butt and do it the second week because it's so important. Again, I provide packages for that, like different packages. I won't even talk about the packages right now because this video is not about promotion of my packages. This video is just to give you how you can get yourself around and what the best thing is to do. So, you know, I mean, for instance, I'm not going to get into my packages, but just to give you an idea, I can set up a tour guide for you to walk you through Sosua, or a motoconcho to take you all around Sosua, or Sosua Abajo, Maranata. We can take you around to go get special food in the street or whatever. I do have one tour that a lot of people love, and that is the tour of El Date. Go up and down the streets, introduce you to people, come in like a day of just hanging out with me and people you can meet and stuff like that. And I love doing that. I get very busy, so sometimes I do have to set you up with a tour guide. But and I don't do the walking tours. I do the motoconcho tours. I can take you to the rivers. I can take you to the beaches. I can take you to all the different barrios around here, neighborhoods around here. And again, introduce you to all my people. I have a lot more Dominicans and stuff of that nature that I hang around with. I don't really hang around a lot of foreigners per se. Here comes the cook right here. Let me call him over. Para más tarde, no ahora.
Media hora.
Posible 1 hora.
No,
¿Están aquí, por favor?
para que esté caliente.
Yo quiero tu en mi video. Yo Quiero
Un video,
Sí, ven, ven, ven. Abajo.
¡Qué miedo!
Aquí, ¿cómo te llamas?
Amaury.
Amari. Y his name is Amari, and you cook here. Tu cocinera aquí.
Cocinero aquí.
Sí. Tu comida es bueno. Buena.
Sí,
Bueno,
Buena. Sí, gracias. He said, thank God. Okay, gracias. Cuando gente es aquí, gente es... Hola, Amari.
Amaury.
Amari.
Amaury García.
Amari
Amaury.
Garcia.
Amaury.
Amaury
García.
Garcia. So
Apellido.
that's his name. Okay.
Ok, media hora yo cruzaba.
Sí. Media
Una hora.
Para que me acabe aquí.
Gracias.
I take my food home to para llevar. I don't eat really out at restaurants too often. I always like to take my food home because I share it with my dogs all the time, and they like that. And when I walk in the house and I have my little white containers, they're like, "Oh, mommy's got a treat!" So it makes me feel good. But that's another video I'm going to be doing for you guys in the near future on for you ordering out at restaurants or cooking at home, and what the difference is, especially if you're a single person or a family or anything of that nature. Because sometimes you can live real cheap off going out and eating out. It's not the same, like seriously. And also I'm going to have another video coming up about Dominican women, the real Dominican women. Okay, keep tuned to that one because I'm going to work really hard on that one. And speak to a lot of Dominican women that I know, and I would love to introduce you to like women that are hardworking women and that are very respected here. So what else? So yeah, you get here for a week, meet people. I suggest that you go to the areas that I talk about on my videos and that other vloggers talk about on their videos. So for instance, if you're looking for a place to chill out, come here to Cheers. Go to Plan B. Go to Flip Flop. Go to Mateo's. Go to Charlie's restaurant, Checkpoint Charlie's. There's a lot of restaurants and bars where you can network with people. And oh my gosh, there's endless choices on the playa. There's one that a lot of people enjoy called Treehouse. And there's a brand new one that just opened. Well, I gotta tell you guys, there's so many ways for you to get around and network and get to know and melt into the culture. This morning when I was speaking to my friend David on the phone, he was telling me that when he moves here, he doesn't want a baller lifestyle. Even though he can afford a baller lifestyle, he's a captain of the fire department right now in New Jersey, and obviously his pension is going to be able to provide a lifestyle for him that is pleasurable, and especially here, oh my gosh. But you know what he said to me this morning? He said, no, seriously, you know what? I don't need a pool. He's like, I'm a person that goes out. He said, I'm not really a heavy drinker. And he said he might have a beer or whatever, but he's not a heavy drinker. So, you know, and he said that he just wants to live like the locals. And I thought, that's a beautiful thing. Really, you don't know the Dominican Republic until you are actually living with the locals. I live with the locals, and you know what? Right beside me is, and I live here in Sosua. Beside me, downstairs, in the apartment next to me, is a chicken yard. I don't know what to call it, because it's not really a farm, and they don't have those chickens for food, I don't think. Let me ask my motor control. Hold on. Eddie, ¿por qué gentes en apartamento casi de mí tiene pollo? Gallina. Sí.
Gallos.
Gallo y gallina atrás. ¿Por qué? ¿Para comida o para huevo? Dos. Okay, so for them to eat, and also for them to get eggs from every morning. So they have a rooster, 2 roosters, and they go off every day. You guys must hear them in my videos, in my story times. But I love him. He has to do his cameo Antonio, I know he hears my voice when I started doing the video. And then he just starts and he goes, cock-a-doodle-doo. But the way he cock-a-doodle-doos, it sounds like he's saying, happy birthday to you.
Gallo.
Gallo. The other day we were in my kitchen and he started going off and off. I was doing a video on a food review and this rooster started to go off. And I was like, listen to him. He sounds like he's saying, happy birthday. So funny. But that's what I'm saying. Like, that is the real culture here. I live in an expat building. All expats live in my building, but right next door to me are locals. And that's the way you gotta live here to really enjoy the culture and to understand the people and to give back to the people who accepted you to live in their country. I'm not against people that live in residential areas because, trust me, I've lived in a gated community before, twice before, and it's just times before. For those of you who know me, you know me well, and you guys have been looking at my channel ever since I got here, you know that I moved 10 times, and I'm settled now. I found my place. My place is Los Jaramicos in Sosua, just over the beach. So on the part of the beach that I live is all local Dominicans and Haitians. On the other side, which is this area, it's a lot of tourists. So I started out here, up the street. You might want to start out here as well, you know, and come hang out with me at times. You know, I'm not always hanging out and I don't always have time, so I do provide packages for people. And I don't mean to be rude. Sometimes you guys are like, Cerise, come on out and hang out with me, I'll buy you a meal. That's not, a meal is not, it's taking away from my time when I can be hustling, right? Because I don't get a pension here and I don't have a husband here. And every single dollar that I get, or every single peso I get, is me working for it. So when you say to me, oh, come on, let me take you out for a bite, it's not, you're taking away from my day of working. And I don't want to say no to you, right? But honestly, I am on a hustle here. So if you want a consultation and you want to hang out with me for a few hours during my day and we can sit and chit chat, and we can definitely do that. And we'll do it up. We really will. You know, we'll go to a beach, we'll go to a river, I'll introduce you to the locals. You can go eat with the locals in their yards or in their homes. Not a problem. I can get someone to come over to your place and cook authentic Dominican food for you. Not a problem at all. So it's not that I don't want to hang around with a lot of you, I do, but I just get so busy, and you know, time is of essence. It's something we cannot get back. So if, you know, I'm always working. Always working. I was talking to a guy the other day that I kind of liked a little bit on the phone. He's American. I was trying to make time for him for a conversation, and I couldn't make time for him for like 3 days straight because I was busy from the moment I woke up until the moment I went to sleep. And I thought I could make time for him. I mean, I could make time to leave text messages and voice notes and stuff like that, but not much more. Not any long, like hour conversations, right? So I am very busy here. And that's the idea. Some of you guys want to come here and just relax for your whole entire life, rest of your life, and that's fine too. But still, do not do not think to yourself that you don't need a plan. The reason why I say you need a plan is because things could get kind of turned upside down. My day, every day here is different. I never know what each day is going to bring for me. ¿Tú puedes tomar mi lentes, por favor?
¿Lente?
Sí, lente.
Uno aquí.
En mi cartera. Oh, no. Para leer. Just asking him to get my glasses. So I want to read a couple of these comments right now. And yeah, so you know what, guys, I'm looking out for you here. This morning I was like, you guys really need to come here and get situated as soon as you get here. Learn your bearings, learn what's around you, what rivers are closed, what beaches are closed, what restaurants are good, what people can help you, you know, stuff like that. Introduce yourself, get comfortable in your surroundings. Some of you guys are shy, and you know what, that's fine too if you're a little shy, but you still need to get to know a few people, and I can help you do that. It's my pleasure. really at the end of the day, even though I do get busy, you just schedule time with me when you do come here. Let me read some of these messages. Okay, Destiny, we can hear you. Hola, bonita. Hola, Destiny. Brooklyn, 8888. Good, awesome. Rocky Ayala. Where is this place located? I already answered that. This is Cheers, and we are on Pedro Clasante right here. Pinnacle Images, what is up? Oh my gosh, I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? You still here? You are. You paid your rent 6 months in advance. You should be here for about another month. Exit Plan 21. You can get COVID-19 from public cars. David Rich. This live is so good so far. Great info series. Thank you, baby. How are you doing, David Rich? I love you, baby. You gotta come see me in Sosua. Haven't even met in person yet. Razor Rays. Hello, Cerise. Keep up the good job out there in Sosua. After curfew is eased, I'll move out for 5 months. Razor Rays. 5 months. That's a good time. I don't know if you're going to be able to leave after that, though. Fredo. Hola, amor. Hola, Fredo. Razor Rays. Them street vendors don't know how to take no for an answer at times. Highly annoying, but it's even worse in Colombia. You're right. They don't know how to take no for an answer sometimes. But that's because you got to tell them in a way where kind. You know, once they get to know you, though, like once you're here for a while, they're not going to bother you. If you're sitting with me, you will find that they will come up to me constantly. All of the vendors will come up to me constantly because I like to buy from the vendors. I am that person that will buy a 7 peso banana and then give it to someone else. I always buy an avocado, popcorn, nuts, you know, off the ladies that wear the baskets on their heads or the younger baskets on their. Hey, that reminds me, I haven't seen a couple of the young girls that I know. I wonder what happened. Anyway, that's just a side thought. I'll figure that out later. I'll ask some questions about them. But you see, that's what I'm saying. Like, we develop friendships with people. They become like family. When we don't see them for a while, we think, what happened to them? You know, and a lot of people come. It's a transient town. A lot of people come and go, foreigners and locals, you know, and foreigners, I mean Haitians and North Americans and stuff like that. When I say locals, I mean people who are from here, born here, Dominicans. But yeah, I do buy, and I will buy popcorn. I love popcorn. I love popcorn. If you guys are coming, one question you guys ask me all the time when you're coming here, what can I bring you? Bring me some white cheese popcorn. Smart Pop is my favorite. I can't buy it here, but there are some people who do bring, and they are so sweet about it. They meet up with me, or they leave it like at one of the restaurants that I like to frequent. They'll just be like, I'm leaving the popcorn there, Cerise, because I know you're too busy to meet up with me. Hola. ¿Tú quieres Coca-Cola?
Yeah.
Sí,
Yeah, can you make it on I can be the
video ahora?
yeah because I was doing something with Mark. Mark.
Sí, okay.
But now
Okay, un momento.
he's not here.
Okay.
I'm gonna have some less.
¿Tú quieres do you want me to talk to them about Spanish?
Yeah.
What do you want me to do?
Yeah, in Spanish, the video.
Okay,
So,
ahora. Un momento.
No problem.
Ahora, un momento. This is my best friend Gustavo, and he wants me to talk to you guys about Spanish lessons and everything. But he has warned me before. Please, Cerise, I'm your friend. We're best friends and everything. But please do not tell people that you learned Spanish from me.
No, I am channel.
No. What I'm saying is, remember when we were on my terrace?
Yeah.
You said to me, Cerise, you speak Spanish, but I didn't teach you. Like, because you know what? He teaches grammar. And I don't speak with grammar. I speak good Spanish. Through my motoconchos, like I said. But my best friend, he's a professor, and he will teach you very good. And it's 100, and the price has gone up now. How much is it now?
now it's $100 for 16 lessons.
Oh, it's still $100. I thought you'd put it up.
No, just
Oh.
100.
Look at us. Yes.
And you write tell my telephone number.
Okay. So this is.
But nobody know.
No, they know.
No, they don't know.
So anyway, this is what we're gonna do, guys. It's $100 for 16 lessons. Okay? With 16 lessons, you can do 1 hour a day, 4 days a week, or you can do 2 hours a day, 2 days a week. And you make a schedule with Gustavo. He can go to your apartment, he can speak via WhatsApp on video, or he can meet you at any of the restaurants here
They
at
don't have
all.
to buy nothing.
And you don't have to buy anything. You don't even have to bring a pen. Okay? You just come and bring yourself. And he will sit down and he will give you everything that you need. And if you already know a little bit of Spanish, he'll help you out. In regards to, like, for me, he said to me, Cerise, come on, like, you really need to know more Spanish because you do a lot of business here and you're dealing with a lot of intellectual Dominicans. And sometimes intellectual Dominicans, you know, they want you to speak better. They want you to represent. And you're a businesswoman and your English is good. And he's like, at least let me teach you sometimes. And I tried. I really did try to make time for lessons. I did. And I did. And one of the worst things that Gustavo and I both don't like is when, you know, someone says, yeah, I'm going to get lessons, and then they don't, right? Don't, if you're not going to get them, don't get them. Don't, you know, promise someone, right? But that's me. That's me, total. I do that same thing, and I don't like it when people do it to you, but I do it to him.
Yeah.
And he's like, Cerise, for free. Like, I will give you lessons for free. And I'm like, no, I just sit down and talk to me. I know enough Spanish now. Just sit down and talk to me and correct me when I'm saying the wrong words. And he does that now. But you guys, Spanish is always good to know. You can learn it right here with Gustavo. Not a problem at all. Just give me a shout and I'll make sure I connect you with him and forward all your information to him and everything will be good. But again, I forgot what I was saying now, but let me just read some of these questions. Let me see. Joelle L. I was out there for a month, man. I wish I could go back. New York sucks. Joelle L. Kevin. Buenos dias, Cerise. Loving the live vibes. Thank you. I'm loving the live vibes too because I get to talk to you guys.
Remember my phone number, you didn't.
No. We don't need to.
No?
This guy here. So, guys, this is what we're gonna do. Hold on one second. I got distracted. Let me see what that last question was.
What they can get from you? The phone.
Gustavo, yo necesito terminado aquí. I gave you a lot of time right now with Spanish and everything.
Yeah.
Let me get back to what my live to air is about.
Okay.
Thank you. So, Ray, Joelle, yes, New York is cold, violent, and overly expensive at the moment. That's true. Maurice, any Cuban girls there? Yes, actually there are, but not a lot. There's more Colombian, Venezuelan, Haitian, and Colombia, Dominican, obviously. And yeah, but I mean, there's a lot of women, all women. I'm going to be introducing you guys, a lot of women, give you an example because a lot of you guys talk about, and I don't want to get too much into that topic right now, but a lot of you guys are talking about mangoes constantly, like that's the only thing that's available here. And a lot of you guys are getting misguided when you come here because when you come here, your mind is sexually based, and that's okay, I get it. You guys, men are just that type of creatures, right? But you don't want to attract the wrong women. You want to attract, you know, negativity to you. So I'm going to be doing a separate video of that from a woman's point of view, and I'm going to be introducing you to women that actually work here and can give you a better idea of what's going on here. Because really, at the end of the day, when a lot of people are talking about women as if they really are mangoes, it's disgraceful to the men that are watching and are Dominican. Like this gentleman here that's with me, and any of my Dominican friends, they do not respect anybody that's talking about, you know, whatever. If you're coming here for one thing, that's your business. I have absolutely nothing to say about that. You're still going to get your apartment the same way. The landlord's still going to respect you. You just pay your rent, and that's that. But, you know, if you're looking for something more meaningful and you're looking for some love and connection, then I think that's when you really have to get serious about what you're doing here, you know, and that's when you really have to know some good women. So you can go to their apartments or their family homes and get to understand what their culture is all about, what their life is all about, you know, and that's what I really want to show you guys, some real Dominican women, but that's for another video. But yes, there's women from all around the world here, but mainly if you're talking about Spanish-speaking women, there's not a lot of Cubans, there's a lot more Venezuelans and a lot more Haitianas and also a lot more Colombians. Sadiq is in the house, in la casa, hola. Good afternoon, Cerise. Whenever the curfew is lifted a bit, I'm gonna head back over to the North Coast. I lived in Puerto Plata for 1 year till COVID, then moved back to the US. Any suggestion finding an Airbnb? Absolutely, give me a shout. And you know, I would say you guys use that word Airbnb a lot, but Airbnb is a lot more expensive. I'm not against it. I'm on Airbnb now, and a few of my apartments that I rent out for landlords are on Airbnb. But when you guys contact me directly through my phone number, I don't use Airbnb rates. I use the discounted rates. For instance, there is a place that I rent out for a Dominican woman who lives in New York. Lucia, shouts out, baby. I love you. She has a condominium in Cabarete, and on Airbnb, I don't even know how much that would rent for a month. Like, I didn't do the math myself, but if you guys go on Airbnb and look me up, you will see that for a month, that apartment's probably gonna be well over $1,000. But if you just contact me directly on WhatsApp, you're gonna get it for $800 a month, $750 at certain times. So somebody just rented it from me recently, a Canadian, and he's coming in Feb, just next week, and he got it for $750. Condo on the beachfront, pool area, laundry, gated unit with a guard out front, not just a gate, but a guard with a gun, 24 hours, and restaurants down the street, walking distance to a lot of places, right? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. But you know, on Airbnb it's a lot more expensive, and that's, I think, the name of the game, because a lot of people feel safer with Airbnb, so they want to pay for their safety, and I get that. And then of course, you guys don't have to pay a deposit necessarily. Sometimes you do have to pay a deposit on Airbnb, but you guys, you know, you don't have to pay a deposit sometimes on Airbnb, but still, at the end of the day, when you pay a deposit here, you get it back, especially when you deal with me. There is no way you're not going to get your deposit back. The landlords that I deal with are friends as well. They are developers here, builders here. They are people who are very well respected here. Okay, like usually I don't deal with third-party people. I usually deal with the owners of the place. And that's just the way I roll with that. And I really, because I like to know the owners themselves, you know. Now, I'm not saying Airbnb is bad at all. There's a lot of people living off Airbnb here, and you know, they deserve that extra money too, especially if they're a super host. I have a friend at Cabarete, and Janet, shouts out to her, and she has a place, like she takes care of a lot of places here, and man, she does her job, she does her work. She knows what she's doing, she manages very well, and she does deserve it, because she's a super host, and anything that you need in that place, she's going to make sure she's there to fix it. She's not just going to leave you high and dry. So I do know of a lot of places here that are worth it on Airbnb, I'll tell you that much. And not only that, because she is the owner of one of the places, two of the places that she rents out, she will be able to negotiate with you off of Airbnb. So like, once you initially rent Airbnb, obviously it's in her interest to get as much as she can, that's her business. But once you're here and she knows that you want to stay for a month or whatever, you guys can negotiate a certain price. That's totally possible. Okay, so let me look at these questions here, guys. Sorry. Saint Gang, before after video of Starving Hero, and then Happy Hero and Noche, of course. Video of Starving Hero. Starving Hero. Hero, my dog. He's not starving. That boy is spoiled, pampered. Oh my gosh, look at the video of him the other day that I put up. He thinks he's a boss. And Barack Dara. I have been following your channel since the pandemic started. We started the process of moving, but this crazy pandemic and rules that limit travel has slowed our progress. I've heard that. I know a lot of people right now trying to come from Canada, and like where I'm from, and they just can't even get on a flight. Destiny, how did you settle in Sosua when you were making the decision to live in the DR? That's a good question. And you know, I haven't really answered too many of those questions. Not because I'm private. I'm an open book. My name is Cerise Fairfax, my real name and everything. So, but it's just that when I first got here, I was like telling everyone, I'm gonna give you a month review. Then I was like, I'm gonna give you a 3-month review. Then I was like, I'm gonna give you a 6-month, 9-month, 1 year. I still haven't done it. I just haven't done it. And now I've been here for a while. I just don't know what answer, to be honest with you, because you know how you can just get so used to stuff you don't know what questions people have in regards to that. So thank you for that. How did I get settled here? I met someone, and you know how that can sometimes go, and I work online, right? I work via WhatsApp, I work online, so I didn't need to go back to Canada. My family, I thought, could come and visit me here. And then when the pandemic hit, I was already here for like a year and a half. So it didn't make sense for me to go back to Canada. It just didn't make sense. I don't have an apartment like in Canada. This is my home. So, you know, I just stayed. And yeah, I was with somebody when I first got here, and I was with him for 6 months. And then he was a little curious about other women online, and he was talking to other women online, one other woman in particular, and I caught it, and I just couldn't flex with that. I'm not that woman. I'm not in that place to work on relationships in regards to infidelity or unfaithful people. Hola, ¿tú vas ahora? ¿O tú tienes?
No, voy ahora.
¿Voy ahora? ¿Tú vas? Ok, un momento. Hold on 1 second. Ven aquí, ¿tú quieres hablar con mi video?
Sí, ven.
Ven, that's okay. Yo hablo. Ven. So this gentleman is from Venezuela, and he is para gasolina. I'm paying him right now for, you're welcome. I'm paying him right now for a ring that I had to get replaced, stones replaced. I had to get amber and Latimar replaced in my ring, and he's gonna do that. Then, abajo. Hola.
Hi.
So, what's your name?
Aurelio.
Aurelio. I call him Benny, short for Venezuelan. Aurelio? So he's a builder here, and he can do like cabinets for your villas, for houses, for condos. Very at it. He's a lot of places here, very well respected when it comes to his work. So you're welcome. And he speaks English as well and Spanish. So, ¿dónde? ¿Cuándo tú vas? Okay, ¿y tú regreso hoy?
Sí.
Okay, yo aquí. Yo espero para ti. So, I'm gonna wait here for him, and he's gonna bring back my ring.
Estoy buscando apartamento para rentar. Apartamento for rent.
¿Dónde?
Here. No, for my friend that coming Monday.
Monday.
Here in
Apartment?
Atlanta, Georgia.
Yo tengo aquí the on. What is his budget? How much does he want to pay?
I don't know.
Americano or
Americano.
yo pienso 15,000, 300, 400 a month? How long is he staying for?
$400?
400. How long?
¿Dónde?
Aquí?
¿And here?
No. Otro calle. Otra calle. Sí.
The pool?
Joe, what's up? What's up here?
Okay. The pool?
Pool. Has a pool. $400 a month. Has pool, Wi-Fi, cable, flat screen TV, 1 bedroom, everything included.
Perfect. It's perfect.
Perfect? All right, we'll deal with that. I'll let them know.
1 bedroom, 2 bedroom.
1 bedroom.
1 bedroom. Not
1
2 bedroom.
bedroom. Not 2 bedroom. I do have 2 bedrooms, but the 2 bedroom is 650, and it's over here.
650?
650, and it's no pool.
And no pool?
Pool. No pool.
Okay. Need talking now, Domingo, si es for 1 bedroom or 2 bedroom.
Okay. Perfecto.
And need it on day.
For Monday. All right.
Long time. For long time.
Long term. Okay. All right.
4 months, 5 months.
Oh yeah? Okay. 4 or 5 months. Oh, no, getting long term. No, aquí. Okay. Oh, okay. La mulata, yo tengo la mulata.
¿Sí?
Pero poco más caro. 500 pesos, $500 a month.
$500? That's good.
Okay.
For 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom. 1 bedroom.
Posible 2 habitaciones en la casa, en una casa,
Una casa. The pool?
con muebles.
Yes. Check it now.
No ahora, pero con mi contacto.
Okay.
En posible 30 minutos.
Okay.
Okay. Gracias. So, yeah, so everything is pretty busy here, guys. Sorry, let me read your comments here. I forgot where I was. Oh, yes, Destiny, when you were making the decision. Yeah, so I guess it's love that made me stay, but not just love. It was, love of the country here, and I thank God that when I got here, I got into a relationship. And I also thank God that he was not faithful, because he was hindering my growth here, like he was a translator, he was everything. And I got so much further after on my own. So you guys just know that you don't need, even if you hire me for your services, you're not going to need me for very long. And that is the key. Hire me for a very short period so you can do things on your own when you're here as well. You know what I'm saying? You guys know, those of you who've been here quite often, you guys know you can do that as well. Probably just need a little bit of advice from me. But hold on, let me look at some of these questions. Javier, how are you? Kevin Jones, do you think I can find a good wife there? I'm moving there in October. My family left me property in Monson. I think you can find a good wife here. That's going to be my other topic when I do my other video. And I adore Dominican women. Like, my closest friends are business women here, and they've taught me a lot. Like, I'm a Canadian woman, and I mean, I just learned so much from these Dominican women. Their hard working qualities I respect too, because I'm a person that likes to provide for myself. Oh man, these women here are so underrated. It's sad sometimes how a lot of the men come here and they're like, oh my gosh, the women are so beautiful, and the men think about, intimacy first, which is understandable, right? Men are men. They're going to be men all around the world. But I think what disturbs me is they don't realize the value of these women as well. And a lot of these men come here with the preconceived notion that these women are going to take advantage of them. And that's not true. I don't even know half the women that these men are meeting here. A lot of these guys are like, oh, be careful of this, be careful of that. Like, what women are you meeting? Or what type of character do you have? Actually, I take that back because there's a lot of nice men who do get taken advantage of. And that's because you don't leave Sosua. That's what I'm telling you right now. Get on the bus. Go to Rio San Juan. Go to Gaspar Hernandez. You know, connect with me. I get you in contact with people who can help you out. There's a woman that has works in a business right down here, lives in Sabaneta, Claudia. Beautiful Christian woman, single woman, but I'm not saying that she's open and willing to mingle, but she lives in Sabaneta. She can set you up so beautifully out there, and you will be safe. And Sabaneta, I keep saying Sabaneta. Some of you guys don't know where Sabaneta is. It's just outside of Cabarete. So you have Puerto Plata City, then you have like Sosua, and then you have Cabarete, and then you go to Sabaneta. Sabaneta is a beautiful place to go. Very, very cheap rent, like reasonable rent. I don't like to say cheap because then obviously you're going to think of cheap place, and that's not true. Some of those places are built like how you would get a brand new condo. You know, yeah, like there's just so many condos being built, even in Gaspar Hernandez. You would be so surprised at the brand new modern apartment buildings that are being built out there, where cows are still in the road. You know what I'm saying? So use your common sense, really, when it comes to coming down here. Use your common sense. Don't just stick around Sosua, although I do. And I'm always in Sosua. You can see me walking up and down the street sometimes, or Los Jeremicos, or Cabarete, you know. I'm always working, though, when I'm out and always networking and everything like that. But, you know, that's the way I live my life. But some of you guys, I really love when you guys hail me up in the street. You guys see me and you're like, Cerise! And you guys call me like you know me. And I'm like, oh, hey, what's up? You're like, I watch your YouTube channel. And some of you guys just are so sweet and so kind. And I just want to say right now, thank you. I know I thank you guys all the time, and it might sound like it's watered down or whatever, but I can't say it enough because I appreciate you so much for taking your time to watch my videos, to subscribe to my channel, to like my videos. Oh yeah, while we're at it, go like my video right now and subscribe if you haven't already. But I mean, that is the thing here. It is so easy to move here. I don't deal with apartments in Santiago at all. I don't pick you up at the airport in Santiago. I have a driver that will pick you up in Santiago. I have a driver. Santo Domingo, I have a driver. But I do not find apartments for you in those areas at all. That's not my forte. It's not what my specialty is at all. Oh, mi amor, yo quiero... Por favor. I don't know what that's called. Cebello. Yo quiero cebolla. Cebolla.
Huevo.
Huh?
Huevo.
Sí, por favor. Aquí, por favor. So I'm going to buy something off one of the Haitian ladies that I like to buy from. Her prices are always there. ¿Tú quieres? Abajo, poco, para mi tema de YouTube, por favor. Ven, aquí. So when you guys see this lady on the street, please get something from her because it's always fresh. Siempre fresco. Fresco? Okay. Yo quiero avocado. Look at this avocado. Come on. It's huge. Grande. Okay. So today I'm getting avocados and I'm also getting green onion. I love green onion. I put it on everything. Hold on 1 second. See. Look at this. When you guys are at home, all you have to do is when you cut it down to here, you can just give me a little bit more for free, but you guys can put the root inside the water and grow it out on your own on your terrace. Tú tiene siempre. ¿Y? ¿Tú quieres para tu casa? My translator here. Oh, sí.
Gustoso.
It reminds me of country, Scotch bonnet, country peppers, Jamaicans call it. No, gracias, mi amor. Oh, passion fruit. Ah,
Chinola.
chinola. This is chinola, passion fruit. Yo, ¿es okay para todos? ¿Cuánto cuesta para este? Okay. So what I just bought here, guys, is passion fruit. And you open this up, and what I do is I just open it up and I squeeze it into a cup with water and just mix it around. It has seeds in it and everything, but the seeds are amazing as well. They're hard, chewy, and not chewy, but they're tough. But that's how I like my juice, with sugar. And you could like clean this out. You clean out all, and you can remove the seeds by putting it through a strainer. And then you can just take the juice itself, pulp itself, and put it in a blender. And you can mix whatever else you want with it. Watermelon, you can mix kiwi with it. There's not a lot of kiwi that's sold here. It's sold in Playero store. It's imported, pretty sure. But I mean, you can mix anything with it, you know, if you're a person that likes to really remain healthy. So let me look at some of these questions here. Look at this avocado. Aqua. I've been staying in the house lately a lot. I haven't been doing my nails. But that's all right. Aguacate. Aguacate, it's called in Spanish. And I mean, I don't think you can buy them this big in Canada. Gracias. So I buy all my fruits and vegetables. Gracias. Pasa buen día. Dios te bendiga. Amen. Gracias. So I buy all my fruits and vegetables from vendors when I'm out and about. And they know that. They know I like to buy, and you know, I actually, I'm a little embarrassed now after being here for a little while longer. Like when I first got here, I was told that be careful of the vendors on the street, they'll try to rip you off. It's not true. Oh my gosh, did I ever hustle a lot of these people down. I'd be like, how much is that avocado? And they do 50 pesos. That's $1 American. And I'd be like, oh no, I'm not paying that. It's a gringa price. I want it lower. And I hustled these people, and it really was the true price. Oh, and at times they wouldn't even come up to me because they'd be like, oh, she's just going to try to hustle. So I had to find that common ground. And now I just ask how much, and I don't assume that they're going to give me the gringa price. They know me, I know them, that's it. I mean, come on. 50 pesos for an avocado that big, $1, that's going to last. I can make a big, huge avocado salad. I can't even eat that in one day at all. My battery is about to go out, so I do want to answer some more of these questions before it does go out. Hold on one second. Two kitties. Destiny, praise God. Ah, Destiny, amen. And Jayhar, hey, I've literally binge watched all of your videos. Your channel is informative and entertaining. Oh, thank you. That's so kind of you. I binge watched a lot of videos before I came here too, so I take that as a huge compliment because I do know what it's like to binge watch. It's important. It means you're doing your research. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Are you considering starting another business in the future? I do constantly consider it. I do have a couple of businesses, not tangible businesses, like per se, like in locations, but online. And I don't think I'm disciplined enough, or no, I shouldn't say disciplined enough. I don't think I am available enough to be in one location at all times. So, I mean, I've spoken to a few people about opening up a cafeteria and having my good friend Elsa run it. You guys know Elsa, my good friend. Her and I've been friends from the moment I got here. And I just don't know. I really want to lean towards getting a place, not in Ate here, but in Los Cheramitos, where I live, in the area. I really want to bring you guys there. It's so beautiful. I did a video yesterday on my rooftop, I haven't even showed you guys my rooftop yet, and I can't believe I have not showed you guys my rooftop. It is very interesting that I have not showed you guys things that I thought were very important before. So yesterday when I was on my rooftop, and only because my buddy Ken, who lives in my building now, shouts out Ken, he goes up on the rooftop all the time, and he really appreciates it. And we actually went up on my rooftop, and it was sunny, and yesterday it was great. No, he came yesterday. He came with me the night before. The stars were so gorgeous. And in Los Cheramitos, there's no smog. It's so gorgeous. I couldn't believe what I saw. I saw stars upon stars upon stars. And I laid right down on the ground and just looked up at this, not the ground, but on the roof. And I looked up at the stars, and it was so beautiful. So yesterday, I was like, I need to go back up on that roof and share it with you guys. So I did go up and do a video on the roof, and it was such a beautiful day. I'm going to put that video up maybe tomorrow, maybe not tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm live to air with you guys, and I want to show you guys somebody is going to come into my house with a machine. He's going to come and he's going to massage me, and he's going to massage Ken for 300 pesos. That's $6. And he uses a machine, like a vibrating machine, a huge machine. The apparatus is probably about that big. And he uses that, and it's a very good thing. He comes right to your house for 300 pesos, $6. Come on, it's worth 1,000 pesos, and it's like 20 minutes. It's worth $20. And so he's coming tomorrow to my apartment, and I want to do a live to air for that because I really want to promote him. But I might put up the video of my rooftop Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I don't know. I have so many things. And okay. And I have so many videos that I want to show you guys. But yeah, I want to really bring you guys to Los Cheramitos. Los Cheramitos was the first bate. Okay, in Los Cheramitos, they used to have a casino, they used to have a police station, they used to have so much. That's where the fire station is right now, and everything. It used to be the first place where tourists used to go, and then people started to migrate here to El Bate, and then slowly, Los Cheramitos started to lose its luster, and unfortunately, a lot of places started to just fold. But those places right now are for sale. And a lot of you guys don't realize that at all, what is for sale and, you know, stuff of that nature. So I do know a lot of the owners, and I can connect you guys with those people if you're looking to buy an entire building, you know, that's probably built so well because it's cement, and all you have to do is just renovate it, you know. That's so many possibilities. I know of a restaurant right now that's for sale. Gustavo, ¿cuánto cuesta para el restaurante en Los Cheramitos? ¿Ah? ¿Cuánto cuesta? 125,000 pesos. No para renta, para venta. Venta. Sí, pero ¿cuánto? 300,000 pesos. How much is 300,000 pesos in dollars? $8,000? Are you sure? I want to be sure because I'm on a live to air. ¿Cuánto cuesta? En tu celular, por favor? To currency converter. Dinero converter. And dinero converter. 300 mil. So, entonces, 300,000 pesos.
3,000 pesos.
3,000 pesos. No,
300.
200,000.
It's like 5,000.
5,050 bucks.
Yeah.
Okay. American
Yeah.
to buy it.
Almost equal.
Okay, perfect. Perfect. Gracias. So, gracias. It's 5,000. So you guys, there's like a restaurant you can buy right here in Los Chiramicos, 5,000 American bucks, 5,500. And those options are available to you, and it's right here in Sosua. I really want to drive a lot of traffic to the natural neighborhoods here. Again, I'm not against the residential areas here. I totally support people who come here and they buy a place in Casa Linda, for instance, and with a lot of money, or Hispaniola, in these gated communities, because there is a need for it or a want for it from a lot of you guys. Some of you guys don't want to live the way I live. Some of you guys do want to have a gated community and a pool and be around other foreigners because you just don't want to live in the culture. But then a lot of other people who, want to learn Spanish, and you do want to hang around the culture, you don't mind. And I mean, let's jump on board with that, because I mean, you can buy a place and get yourself a business quite easily. I have so many business ideas that I can't do myself right now because of time and money as well. I don't want to outsource all money everywhere, because again, I'm not married and I don't have a pension. I hustle here for every dollar. So I don't want to spend a lot of money all the time, and I like to save, and that's why I like to get you guys the apartments that are economical in all areas. Really, I think it's important. DHIC, women come down there and get taken advantage of too. Yeah, you're right. You are so correct. But I don't think anybody can be taken advantage of more than they're willing to be taken advantage of, or unless their head's not screwed on tightly enough. I got taken advantage of one time by a man, but it didn't turn into that. Hold on one second. Jessica, sorry. I'm going to show you guys what I'm looking at. Hold on one second. But you're probably wondering, what is she looking at? What distracted her? Because I want to see what clothes are over there. A vendor just came in. Hold on one second. This is the ladies are buying stuff. Sorry, guys. Sí. Ah, mira. Ven aquí. Oh, no para mí, yo abuela. Mira, guys.
Muy sexy.
Oh, muy linda.
Sexy.
Sexy.
Me lo voy a comprar para mí.
But see, yeah, see, look, you guys can buy for her.
For me.
For her. Come down.
Aquí. For me.
See? I love the ladies here at Cheers, guys. So if you guys have any lingerie or anything that you guys have, picked up along your travels, if you want to give it to a couple of the ladies, come on right in here to Cheers. And also all of the other ladies too, at all the other restaurants that I enjoy. You guys, there's always some gifts that you can bring to the ladies. And they do. You see, I just got a video of them buying their own clothing and stuff. So during, sometimes sometimes they have to buy their clothing on credit, you know, and then they pay as they get their tips and stuff like that, right? But they're always buying, they're always taking very good care of themselves. And I do have to say, every single Dominican woman that I have passed by smells good, looks good, and is polite. Like my experience here, right? I know that a lot of the guys have different experiences. Oh, that's what I was going to say. How I got taken advantage of one time. But it turned itself out. It turned itself around. And so I can't even complain about it. Let me tell you the story. Okay, so I moved to Cabarete. And I met a new guy out there, a little bit younger dude. And he didn't have a moto. Most of the guys that I do meet here, they have motos. I don't meet a lot of men, to be honest with you, but I do hang around with a lot of motoconchos because they take me to get my business done. So this guy didn't have a moto, and he became my boyfriend. And one thing led to the next, and then I thought, well, maybe I should just buy a moto. And I really didn't know. Hola, baby. Oh, it's sexy, Becky. So she's gonna get those pants. They look nice.
Bueno, ella para el vino, ahora. ¿Qué va para ella con el vino?
Okay, hablas alto de eso, por favor.
Igual para ella, para tu vino. Dice que ahora.
Okay, guys. Okay. Hold on one second. I gotta get something dealt with right now. Okay. Sorry. So this guy, I decided I was going to learn how to ride a motorcycle because I know how to ride a Pasola here. A Pasola is a scooter that runs on gas. So I was like, you know what, let me learn how to ride a motorcycle. Why not, right? And so we started to go around and we were looking for a motorcycle after motorcycle. And then I bought one. But I bought one not cash. I really wanted to build my credit here. So I bought one on credit. I put $400 down. $400 down. $400 down, sorry guys. And I put $400 down, American, right? Well, no, I put down almost the equivalent. It's 20 mil pesos, which is almost the equivalent of 400. And then I paid $300 a month for like 3 months. Well, I was only with this guy for like 2.5 months. And then the last month, the payment was supposed to be made, but he ended up taking the moto, not stealing it, but just using it a lot more than what I did because I didn't end up learning how to ride it. So I had a choice, either pay the last payment and let him have the bike because it's under my name, or Sí, ¿por qué mucho tiempo?
El vino, mi amor.
Porque el vino terminado ahora.
Oh, it's still mucho tiempo. We have Vinny behind us, behind the camera here. I'll try to run everything at once here. Sorry, guys. So yeah, that's my story. So I had the choice. Do I pay the last payment and then just let him have the bike because it's under my name? Or do I just get that bike repossessed and forget about whatever money I had already put in? Well, guess what I wanted to do? I was telling them repossess it because the guy cheated. And I'm like, he does not deserve my bike. So I called the place and I said to them, repossess the bike. And they're like, oh, you're going to lose all your money that you put into it. And I said, I already got my money out of it. Like, I was with this guy for 2.5 months. We went everywhere together, and I would have paid more than that in a motoconcho in a month, right? So I got my wear and tear out of it. And then I contacted my ex, and I said to him, you know what? I don't think it's smart for me to tell them to repossess it. I think you need to pay for the last payment. Gracias, mi amor. I think you need to pay for the last payment and you can have the motorcycle. And he was like, wow. And a lot, $300 is a lot of money for some people here. It's their monthly income. But I guess he got another woman to pay it for him. I don't know, it's none of my business. But it got paid off. And that was it. And it was a happy ending for me. So I got what I wanted out of the bike. And me and the man, we got what we wanted out of each other for a temporary amount of time. And now we...
Hola, todo
Es bueno.
bello, precioso. Me queda bien, ¿verdad? Es verdad.
Hielo, está caliente.
Ok. Gracias.
Ay, me un pantalón, mira. Tiene
No,
bolsillo
no,
por
no.
ahora.
Vino tinta no se toma frío.
And so yeah, so I was really good in the end. And a lot of women do come down here and get used by men, and a lot of men can come down here and get used by women, right? I mean, a lot of women in Canada get used by men, and in Canada, a lot of women get used. I mean, likewise, I don't, you know what I'm saying. My battery's about to run out, so that's why I'm like getting a little bit quicker here and trying to say what I'm saying. Let me just turn up the light there a little bit so I can see myself. But I am gonna let you guys go because again, my battery's running out and everything like that. But I really just wanted to say, you know, in this live to air, how to move here. The easiest way is to have your plan. Your first week, you just want to get here, bam, 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 knock everything out the ballpark. Go to your doctor, go to your dentist, go get your bank account, and also meet people in your area that you're going to be living in. Also go outside of the area that you're living in to meet other people that you can network with. Don't mess around when you get here because you know what? There's some people that have been here for years and don't even speak Spanish at all. I had to speak Spanish because I live within the culture here. And that's what I love. I wouldn't change it for the world. You know, gee, in the whole 10 times that I've moved, one time I lived in the... Gracias, mi amor. Oh, here, let me show you guys quickly before I let you go what the spaghetti looks like here. And it's delicious. Mira. Mira. Mira means look. It's M-I-R-A. And it's delicious. I love it. The garlic bread. Now I'm just gonna chew in your ear for the last minute. But tú puedes. Paquete este. So yeah, guys, get on it when you get here. I have your back. I can help you out. But get entrenched in the culture. Learn some Spanish. Do yourself a favor. Get a couple of lessons with my buddy Gustavo. 16 lessons. And you will be able to learn enough to be able to get around. Hang around some of my friends, and you will also learn Spanish by talking to them. When the pandemic hit last year, right, that's when I actually had to get serious about my Spanish because I chose to stay here and everything was closed and I was living in Los Chiramicos in the local neighborhood. So I had to get serious about my Spanish, otherwise I wasn't going to be understood and I was just going to be locked up inside my apartment. And you know I'm a social butterfly, I'm a social being, I had to get out and about. So I learned Spanish and my Spanish is not perfect at all by any means, but I'm very well understood, and it feels amazing to be able to pick up on a new language at age 49. Well, I was 48 when I learned it. I'm 49 now, but see, baby. Oh, me gusta.
Me queda bien.
I bet you guys didn't know you were going to get this show. Cheers, bar. Oh, guys, I love you so much. Thank you for joining me always. My gosh, make sure you guys look out for more live to airs. I'm going to be doing one tomorrow, like I said, in Los Chiramicos for the guy when he comes to do my massage. And I'm also going to be doing a live to air this Sunday with my new series called Sosua Sundays. And I am going to be on the beach every Sunday at a different spot. I'm going to crawl the beach at a different spot every Sunday. And I'm going to get a different bite to eat. You guys know what the prices are on the menu, what number it is on the beach, and everything. I just want to make sure that I give you guys the love and the respect that you guys give me. I've been doing a lot of research about YouTube channels, and I really want to get this out before my phone shuts off. But I've been doing a lot of research about YouTube channels because I started a new YouTube channel. The reason why I started a new channel is because I started to upload videos on this that had to do with what I like, and some of you guys were just like, oh, okay, it's a good video, but it's not really informative. It's not why I subscribe to your channel. I subscribe to your channel for information on this other thing, right? So I'm like, did a little research because I wanted to see what I can do to introduce all the topics, like change my channel a little bit. But I realized that's not what I need to do. I need to grow a brand new different channel about the topics that I want to talk about. And this channel, you guys, 100%. Oh my gosh, before this cuts out, I need to read some of these messages. Hold on. Kevin Jones, when you're past your sexual desires, you understand the worth of a woman. I think so. Someone retracted their message. Welcome to Love and Romance. It says, Mariana, hi, hey Cerise, I've been your subscriber from Canada since you came to Cecile. My condo is right next to you at Club Residential. God bless. Oh, hello, Mariana. Give me a shout. If you rent it out, can definitely help you rent it out. You guys see, there we go, right here where I'm at. There's a residential area right there. And this woman's from Canada. So you know that, well, I like to say that Canadians are honest. But you know that you're going to get something good. Destiny, how stable is your Wi-Fi? I keep hearing mixed about it. I think about staying a little while and tell her, you know, it really, this is such a good loaded question. I'm going to try really hard to answer it really quickly without being long-winded. Clara, I heard, even though my friend, the owner of Altice, is somebody who I work with landlords and everything, I don't really know. I use Delancey, but there's, okay, let me just say this. At home, for really reliable network, you have two major competitors, Altice and Claro. I heard that Claro, C-L-A-R-O, has a really good connection, and really good for people that are coming here. So don't worry about the internet when it comes to that. Claro is through your phone, and Delancey is through your cable. I love Delancey. Delancey is mi favorito. Favorito is Delancey. For my internet, that's what I use at home for uploading all my videos and everything like that. A passport and a deposit. If you are not working online and you really don't need a whole bunch of hokey-pokey stuff and you're just using Facebook and you're just trying to, you know, watch a few movies on YouTube or Netflix, then you can go to Altice and just get a plug-and-play. A little white type of little device, and you just plug it in, and you don't need solar with it or anything like that, right? You just plug and play, and I used that for many months while I was here too, and I really enjoyed it. I loved it. Right now, my internet is 600 pesos a month, which is $12 a month, and I do everything that I need to with my YouTube channel. So imagine, and I watch YouTube all day long in the background as I'm working. I'm in my bed, and I just have everything on, and it just keeps going. Like I never get a slow network. Right now, to be able to do my live to air, I don't think I would be able to stream very well off regular internet. So I just went and popped up my cell phone. I put 150 pesos on my cell phone for data, and that is $3 American. And that way I do internet. Bloggers, if you guys are listening to this, do the same thing. Don't rely on anything. Just go top your cell phone up, and you're going to get a really, really good connection. I heard some bloggers are like really getting expensive connections for when they do their live to airs. But if they're not doing a live to air every single day, it may be worth their while to just top up for whenever they're doing videos. So yes, the internet here is okay if you're coming here to work. Don't be distracted. Don't be concerned about that, you know, at all. I work online. That's what I do. So, and I'm happy with it. I mean, I am a person that would complain if I wasn't. And Mariana, I'll call you to visit my condo and advertise if you want the next time I come to Sosua. Absolutely. And any of you guys out there that are listening, you guys have a condo here, villa here, property here, just give me a shout, 829-702-7726. I will come and I will feature your apartment on my YouTube channel. Okay? If it's far away, obviously you may have to pay for transportation of my motor poncho and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, I got your back. I will feature your channel, your apartment on my channel. Now, sometimes it's not. You might not even get, rented out because you might rent it out on your own a lot. You might be on Airbnb and stuff of that nature. My clients usually are a month or more. So you do have to be willing to come down on your prices a little bit from daily rates. But if, like for instance, there's a video that I did in Club Residential a couple of months ago. Shouts out Frank. But Frank loves it here and he comes here and he lives in it sometimes. So he doesn't rent it out by the month, by long term, right? Because he's always coming back and forth. So, but if you want to rent it out month by month, day by day, you let me know. And I can definitely go video it, feature it on my channel, and see if we can generate some business for you. It's my pleasure. Hey, they started issuing the vaccine. Have they started issuing the vaccine in the DR yet? No, I haven't heard about it. ¿Tú escuchas vaccine aquí?
Vaselina.
Vaccine. Para qué? Coronavirus. No. Nada. March. I heard March.
Hell no.
Marzo.
Maybe March.
Okay.
As only Brazil, the American Latin, the country Caribbean, only Brazil, Argentina, Colombia.
Right now, it's only Brazil, Argentina, and Colombia that have the vaccine.
Yes.
It's predicted that it will be here March.
Argentina, 2 million the vaccine. Brazil, 3 million the vaccine.
2 million
Colombia,
in Argentina,
3
3 million in Brazil. How much in Colombia?
Yes.
3
million.
3 million. So they're in those Latin-speaking countries right now, but we're still waiting on it here in the Dominican Republic. Big Super in the building. Hola! It's 300,000 pesos. It's 5,167 USD. Bam! Thank you very much. I should have done that a long time ago. Yes. So for that place, that's what you're gonna pay. And then we have Big Super, laugh out loud. Juan Marese. Your Spanish sometimes is like a puzzle. Juan, are you Puerto Rican? I wonder, because maybe my Spanish is like a puzzle to you because you're not speaking Castellano. In the Dominican Republic, we have something called Castellano, and it's different than the Spanish in Puerto Rico, and it's different than the Spanish in Colombia, and it's
similar.
Similar.
Only Español en España. American Latin is Castellano. Okay, I'm talking here is different. My country
is
all different.
It's different language. And so if my Spanish sometimes is like a puzzle to you.
Es core talking, más core talking.
Okay.
Nosotros more expensive, es más more expensive talking.
Okay.
More complex.
Castellano?
Sí, es more complex. Colombia, Venezuela, es more complex castellano.
Okay. Castellano in Venezuela?
Sí, sí.
Okay. So Castellano is in Venezuela, Colombia, and here. No Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is
English, Spanish.
English, which is different. So I'm assuming that you are Puerto Rican. Not that it makes a difference when you speak Spanish, you speak Spanish, but I do notice that when people come here and they're from Puerto Rico, they have a difficult time understanding my Spanish. But the Dominicans, they got me down pat.
Well,
even before I speak, they know exactly what's going to come out of my mouth with
palabra. Central American y South American, Spanish. It's only Costa Rica, English, Brazil, Portuguese.
Brazil, Portuguese. Okay.
Ya different. Curazao, Papiamento, Aruba, Papiamento, Trinidad Tobago es Papiamento.
Okay.
Es como creol, similar a creol, es dialecto de Angel.
Okay.
Es a combination de
Aquí es poco diferente.
Yes,
diferente.
yes,
So
yes.
there's like a combination going on here.
Yes, yes.
So yes.
Es de Guadalupe es François, Guadalupe François.
Ooh, Guadalupe is Francois.
Yeah.
You're getting a lesson here. We're gonna do nosotros video un día. Destiny.
Yo
at
conozco
King
todos los
Casanova.
dialectos,
Thank you.
idiomas de todos los países, monedas de todos los países.
Spanish lessons for English speaker. Spanish lessons for English speaker. What did you say, Juan? Brother from another mother, what's up? I love you. Hey, Cerise, it's good seeing you doing your thing. They can't knock the crown off the queen's head. Continue living your best life. Thank you. And Clifford, out crazy. You're supposed to be here. I was going to interview you today, brah. Donde tú? Tú necesitas ven aquí. Where are you? I told you on WhatsApp. Yo hablo contigo antes. En la mañana, yo en Cheers Bar hoy. Pero, el domingo, yo en Playa La Ciudad. Interview with you then. I really want to help you promote your page. And then we have Mariana. I love Day Lancer too. I have it at my condo, 20 gigs for 2,000 pesos a month, and it is like add-on flying all my guests. Oh my gosh. Okay, so here we have Mariana. She has a condo right here across the street in the residential area, and hers is 2,000 pesos a month. That's 40 bucks a month, and she says hers just it's like a plane. It's like flying. All her guests are very satisfied in her Airbnb. Miss Bless, blessings to you, hon. Thank you, sweetheart. Big blessings to you. Thank you. D Hip, have a nice day and much success to you, Cerise, and the folks on the live. Peace. Thank you. So guys, I'm so happy that my cell phone didn't run out with the battery. But I do want to say thank you so much for joining me. And remember, my advice to you guys on how to move here is just to get to it. It's the top two important things when you get here. You know, get your bank account, get your doctor, get your dentist. If you need help, okay, I'm going to help you. I will help you, and I will set up the appointments for you through WhatsApp with everyone that you need to visit your first week coming here. The bank, doctor, dentist, lawyer, all of them, okay? Because that's what I feel that comes in handy. And knowing really good people here, Spanish lessons, you know, we'll get you set up with everything that makes you feel good. And if you don't want to stay that long, so you don't need a doctor and you don't need a dentist, I would suggest for you to get your teeth cleaned here. My gosh, again, 1,500 pesos, 30 bucks, get your teeth cleaned. Everyone should be lined up to do this because it has a lot to do with your central nervous system, okay? Your teeth, your gums, very important. You can get very sick by not cleaning them often, and it can be very expensive. In Canada, it was expensive just to go get your teeth cleaned. It was like over 200 bucks. What? And I'm not knocking dentists because they went to school for a very long time, and hygienists, dental hygienists went to school as well, and they paid for it and everything, but that's a little over the top. When here it's like 30 bucks, you know what I'm saying? And you can go in Los Chiramicos, where I live as well, if you don't want to go all the way to Cabarete, and it's 3,000 pesos, 60 bucks. So yeah, it's a good discount, and I really feel that even if you're only here for a month, there are a few things that you should set yourself up with, just so you can get really involved. And it doesn't hurt to go see a doctor here. It doesn't hurt to go for a battery of tests. Once you get here, especially if you already have pre-existing health concerns, go for a battery of tests. Just come here, tell your doctor you want to go for a whole bunch of tests. It might cost you, I don't know, 25 bucks or, you know, 50 bucks for all those tests, and they get sent. You go to the laboratory, you pick up all your results, and you take them to your doctor. Your doctor looks at your results, your blood work, everything. It works the exact same way that it does in North America, and that's it. Your doctor knows about you, you know about your doctor, and you're good to go. You know, there's a lot of things that can go on here. There's a lot of things that can go on here, and you would be very, very happy with at the end of the day. All right, guys. So this was like almost a 2-hour live. I love it. I could go on for more and more hours. You know that. I could probably do this for like 5 hours or more. I could probably do a good marathon one day. Oh my gosh. Imagine I'll do a marathon one day. Light bulb just went off over my head. I do a marathon one day. I would love to have different people just come, you know? But, okay. I digress and I don't want my battery to run out. I just want to say to you guys, thank you so much. Let me see if there's any more messages here before I let you go. Nope. I just want to say thank you. You're awesome. Again, I'm located right now in Cheers Bar. Right now, this place is in the hands of an owner who is Jamaican American. I forget his name right now, but I did meet him one time. Great guy. Come on. Whenever you have someone in this country running a restaurant and they don't live here, you know they love it here, right? And so that's what he's doing. This is his restaurant, where we are. And I'm promoting it because I love it here. The energy is good, you know. The ladies were just saying hi to you guys.
¿Todo bien?
You know?
¿Uno más?
And you guys know this lady right here, just to remind you. Here it comes. Oops, sorry, here. Let me move out of your way. Right here. You guys know her. That's Alejandra. Alejandra. From, she used to work at Cheers Bar. I mean, she used to work at Flip Flop before. But now she works here. Alejandro is the song by what's that girl's
Lady
name?
Gaga.
Lady
Love you,
Gaga.
Lady Gaga.
Yeah, but I'm saying Alejandra. The other day I saw a message on my channel, and this guy said, "Why do you sing
You know I
every
like
single
Lady
time you
Gaga.
talk?" Huh?
You are like Lady Gaga?
I'm like Lady Gaga? How?
Me, I love you,
Oh,
Lady
you
Gaga.
like Lady Gaga. I like, oh man, me gusta ella
I love
mucho.
you, Lady Gaga.
Sí. It's that song, Bad Romance.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. Yes, guys, I love to sing. I love to sing. I love to laugh. I love to enjoy life. You're going to get a lot of that when you're here. That comment that I got the other day from a guy, he's like, "Why do you sing when you talk?" Because I like to. I come from a musical family. But in any case, just want to say thank you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for trusting in me. Thank you for trusting in me. Number one, thank you for following my advice. Some of you guys come here and you're like, "Cerise, I'm here only because I looked at your videos. I didn't contact you because I didn't have to. I watched all your videos and every single thing I needed was right there." And I love that. So guys, if you... and I love that. I love that I can help you guys. I love it here. Benny loves it here too. I call him Benny because it's Venezuelan, like I said in the earlier part of the video. But yeah, guys, please just give me a shout when you're coming here. My gosh, I don't think that you will ever have a bad time here if you do things right. There are few people that are like, "Oh, blah, 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 blah." Probably because they just kind of got caught up in some garbage because they didn't use their senses properly, their common sense. But it is easy to get in mix-ups all around the world, right? Let's admit that much. But when you come here, mind your business, and no one's going to mind it for you. You know, get yourself a nice apartment in a nice area. Enjoy life with yourself or with other people, other foreigners or locals, and you're going to have a really good time here. But again, navigate what you need to get down, nailed down while you're here. Get a few good people in your corner. Have your doctor, have your lawyer, have your dentist, have your jeweler, all those people down pat. People that are going to have your back when you're here. Okay? Guys, thank you so much. I love you. Big blessings. Like, I wish I could hear that. Here's a big hug. Hug. Abrazo. para mi gente en el canal de YouTube.
Un
De
abrazo.
oso.
Abrazo,
De
Un
oso.
abrazo. Un abrazo.
un abrazo. ¿Es no embrazo?
No, abrazo.
Abrazo.
Un abrazo para.
Oh, es abrazo.
Un abrazo de oso para el público.
Un abrazo is one hug. Or a hug. A hug.
Un abrazo para todos.
One hug.
Un abrazo para todos. It's one
De
hug
oso.
for you all.
De oso.
Abrazo.
De
Abrazo.
oso, de oso.
De
Fuerte.
oso. Oh, fuerte. Strong hug for you guys. See how I'm talking and I'm mistaken? And two people said to me, corrected me. That's exactly what it's like here. And you have to learn. I mean, they're going to teach you because they know that you are willing to learn and you're here to learn if that's what it is. If you choose not to learn, that's fine. But I don't think you're really going to have a choice if you're going to live here for a while. It's just going to grow on you. You're going to hear certain words and you're going to start using them. Just before I close out, I can remember like 2 years ago when I first got here, 2.5 years ago, almost 3, I keep saying, I would go to sleep and I would hear the words in my head that I would learn throughout the day. Now I talk to people in Spanish in my sleep. Last night I had a dream of my friend Elsa and I was speaking Spanish to her in my sleep. Like full conversation, full on conversation, right? Before it was just words would roll through my head as I was going to sleep. And those of you who are learning Spanish, you know what I mean. Future tense, like down pat. They get it. They really get it. Okay. Thank you very much for joining me once again. I love you. And yeah, tomorrow I'm going to be getting a massage and I'm going to bring that to you guys just in case you guys are also interested in getting a massage while you're here. This gentleman knows his stuff. His name is Charlie. He will go to your villa. He'll go anywhere. He works on your back. He works on your shoulders. He works on your leg. He'll massage your feet. You just let me know. It's 300 pesos, which is $6. You can't go wrong. Give him 500 pesos, which is $10. And you pay for his transportation to go to your place, $10. And you are paying for 20 minutes of a massage. Okay, some of you guys don't want a woman to go because, you know, maybe she's not going to massage hard enough, or maybe she thinks she's there for other reasons, and you might be like, oh my gosh, no, I don't want that, and so you might feel comfortable with the gentleman going with the machine. Tomorrow I'll show you all about that, and I'm looking forward to that. Tomorrow's Friday. I'm also going to Puerto Plata tomorrow. Then Saturday, I'm probably going to chill. I don't know really what I'm doing yet because that's the name of the game here in the Dominican Republic. Sometimes you don't know what you're doing from day to day. But Sunday, I will be here for you on Playa Sosua at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm going to be going live to air, so please join me. I invite you to join me. I have no clue what's going to happen each Sunday at all. I have no clue who's going to walk behind me. I have no clue who I'm going to speak to, but whoever I do see, I'm going to invite them into the video for a second or for a minute, and whatever they have to sell, whatever they have to teach, whatever they have to speak about is what's going to go on in those videos. So they're not pre-planned. Sosua Sundays is not going to be pre-planned. It is going to be all improvised. And I'm really looking forward to that. Okay, guys, I love you. Wow, again, thank you so much for letting me into your heart, into your home. And thank you so much for watching my videos. Thank you for liking them. Thank you for sharing them. And thank you for binge watching them as well. Alrighty, guys. The ladies have finished shopping now. Everyone is headed on out.
Y para que se vea todo de caoba.
And now we're going to turn some music on because they turned the music off for me a little bit. They turned it down in order for me to be able to do this live to air for you guys without a lot of interruptions in the background. So that was very kind of them. Okay? Very kind. Thank you, you guys. I love you. Mwah. You want to say bye-bye? Dennis, adios.
Adiós.
You want to say goodbye? You want to say bye-bye to everyone? You guys know Alejandra.
Hi everyone. Bye-bye.
What's your Instagram again?
Alejandra. Alejandra. Dot love.
Dot love. Yeah, punto.
Alejandra.no.
Okay, perfect.
Y el otro-
Alejandra, you guys can contact
Sorry.
on Instagram. Alejandra punto dot love. Okay, I love you guys. Speaking of love, it's so hard for me to let you guys go. Bye. Oh wait, there's another message, and my phone didn't run out. Hold on. Have a nice day and much success to you, Cerise, and the rest of the. Oh, I already read that. Ah, I'm up to date here. Okay, now I'm gonna close out, guys. Take care, everyone.